What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97 and welcome to episode number 3 of my SmackDown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager Mode series here on YouTube. And we are here with the second episode of Friday Night SmackDown. And as you can see, I made a bit of a mistake, accidentally simulated the first matchup. But, yes, unfortunately, the Jobber Daivari scored a win over Christian. As we can see, Ric Flair did right there, he just defeated Kane. And here in this handicap matchup, we're going to get another mistake as Tajiri, the other jobber, defeats 3 men who I was trying to help, try to put over, boost their popularity by getting them a win. And Tajiri just buried all of them. So that didn't happen. Luckily enough, though, Los Guerreros get the win over Orlando Jordan and Rene Dupree. Thank God, because jobbers apparently don't know how to do their job. Pun intended, I guess. I don't know, that wasn't even intentional. That was an accident there. But, as you can see, the main event for this evening will be Kurt Angle teaming up with Christy Hemme to take on Edge and Triple H. So the challengers will take on the champions here in the main event. And as we can see, we're going to kick this episode off as Big Show goes one-on-one with Randy Orton, who will have Batista in his corner. So, of course, in the last episode, Batista competed against the Big Show and was unsuccessful. He lost, starting up a rivalry between those two. So tonight, that rivalry is going to continue, except this time, Randy Orton, Batista's tag team partner, will team up. Well, not team up, but will take on the Big Show this time around. And Kane would have been at ringside, but I ran out of superstars, so I had to put Kane up against Ric Flair in that opening matchup, which he lost. So, Big Show, that's probably going to motivate him a little bit more to try to get the win here tonight over Orton. So this is a bit of an interesting rivalry as we try to bump up some of the lower superstars on the roster, get them some focus, and perhaps we could see all 3 of these superstars competing for the World Heavyweight Championship at some time in the future. Or, I think we could definitely see them competing in the U.S. title scene. I mean, they could probably fit at either position. I mean, I'm not really too sure where I'm going to go with this series, because, like I said before in the last episode, I'm going to be trying to get some legends from the season mode. I'm going to be trying to unlock them, buy them from the store thing that they've got. And after that, whether or not I'm going to actually sign all of them, even if it's just something so that Raw, like I could sign them and then trade them away to Raw so I could get some better superstars. Someone maybe like, I don't know, John Cena, Hulk Hogan, whoever the heck Raw's got over there. Undertaker maybe. I don't know. Not, like I said, I'm not too decided on what the future of the series is going to be. And also, like I said, I wanted to try to make this a more interactive series. Although, at the same time, when you're doing recordings where you gotta kind of record them in bulk a little bit, so I recorded episode 2 to 4, so I couldn't really take in suggestions beyond this point. In fact, I haven't uploaded episode 2 at the time I'm doing this commentary. I'm actually going to be uploading it later on tonight, at the time I'm doing this commentary. So this video should be up a week after episode 2, so I haven't had the time to take in any feedback for episode 2 yet, but definitely by the time I record the commentary for episode 4, episode 2 will be up on YouTube. And what I'd like to do for this series at the moment is try to get it up on a weekly basis, but then again, when I have to stop to like take feedback in, so like in between sessions. So once I upload episode 4, I might wait a little bit and give it like 2 weeks before I upload episode 5 so I can take in some more feedback. I'm not exactly too sure what the format of this series is going to be. For the moment though, considering I've still got career mode to wrap up and I've got a lot going on with universe mode in terms of uploading, commentating, rendering WrestleMania. That's going to take some time, and then the WWE draft as well. So for now, I mean, I'm really not exactly too sure what's going to be going down with this series. Once I get career mode finished up, I should probably maybe get 2 episodes of this out a week. I don't know. It's not really going to be... I mean, with my videos, there's nothing really a set schedule. Nothing's really frequent or... what's the word? I don't know. There really is no schedule. It just kind of gets uploaded when it gets uploaded. And that revolves around, you know, my real life, what I'm doing, at the time, whether I have videos ready or not. Because at the moment, if you're probably thinking, oh man, he recorded this commentary a week in advance. He's withholding videos from us. Man, somebody call the YouTube police. No, that's the whole reason why, like, I've got commentaries sometimes recorded ahead of time because that's when I have the time to record them. And say I get sick or I'm unable to do a commentary for like an entire week, then that way I have the videos ready to go, so that way I can keep a regular, not really a regular schedule, but I can keep uploads at sort of a regular pace. So for those of you who are probably thinking, oh my god, he's withholding GM mode episodes from us, unsubscribe, we're done here. No, that's not the whole, that's not the reason behind it. There's a good reason as to why I'm doing this commentary, so what some people may say, so far in advance. I mean, heck, even before when I did Pokemon playthroughs, I think sometimes I would have videos recorded a month or two in advance, just because I got the itching to play some Pokemon, and I recorded it in bulk because that's what I tend to do. But no, normally with my WWE videos, it never gets to that point. I think maybe back around Dota 2K14, I may have been a couple of weeks ahead of time, but that's just because I want to get the videos up in an orderly fashion and a timely fashion, so that way you, the viewer, are not waiting days, weeks for videos because I haven't been able to do a commentary. So, I mean, if I have the time, I'm going to try to get the commentary in. Whether or not I'm caught up on the videos that I've already got commentated that I need to upload or not. So sometimes it gives me a nice little stockpile of footage that I'll be able to put up on YouTube. And lately I've been actually going with daily uploads for a while. I know it's slowed down a bit the past week or two, but prior to that I had been going for at least a solid week. I'd be getting daily uploads pretty frequently. I don't think I've ever done that before, but a few weeks ago, I went an entire week where I actually uploaded a video each day. And that's no small feat, especially in my condition where I don't have a regular schedule to do commentaries. It's just kind of whenever I can. Yeah, that was earlier this month, or maybe the end of March, probably is more like it. I actually managed to have that entire week I had uploads each day, which is very unlike me. I don't think I've ever done that before on YouTube. I might have, but I really don't remember it. I mean, I even checked back a little bit. Some of my older, you know, back in like 2013 and stuff, where I would upload pretty frequently, but I don't think I ever had a situation like that where I actually managed to have daily uploads for a nice solid period of time. And even then, like the week after that, it was still pretty frequent, so I'd like to think that my upload rate has kind of increased recently over the past month or two. But enough about that. Let's actually call the match here for a little bit, shall we? So as you can see, Randy Orton coming off the ropes. Oh, delivers a nice fist drop right to the face of the Big Show. Now for a second time follows suit. And Randy Orton at the moment, he's firing up. He's building up a full head of steam, trying to get momentum on his side here, as he's currently got the Big Show staggered. But now Big Show just grabbed Orton by the face there. Although Orton did manage to counter, and he takes down Big Show. As Orton here tonight, he's looking for a bit of redemption for his partner Batista, just for the evolution as a faction, as last week Big Show defeated Batista in a singles competition, which started up this rivalry. As we can see, the Big Show just stomping on Randy Orton right there. Well, not stomping him, just stepping over him, using Orton as like just like a mat. I don't even know. I don't know really how to describe it, but the point is, it's effective. It's going to do damage. And now look at this, Randy Orton. He's positioning Big Show up on that top rope here. Oh, a DDT spiking Big Show head first into the mat. And now Orton, he's getting a bit arrogant here. He was calling for Big Show to get back to his feet, but that's going to cost Orton now, as he's got an angry giant to deal with here. Oh, wait, shh. But I'll tell you what, I think it's and look at the chop there by the Big Show. You can just hear the sound echo throughout the arena here on SmackDown. And the funny thing is, this is actually the time when SmackDown was on Thursday nights. Although, to this point in the series, the videos have been up on Fridays. However, this should be the first episode that's up on a Thursday, as, you know, I actually ended up getting interrupted, so this commentary was split into two parts. And in between those 2 points, I realized, hey, you know what, this video is actually going to go up on a Thursday just based on my schedule. So, happy Thursday, everybody. Friday's tomorrow. I hope you're all enjoying the week. As you can see, Big Show right now, he's taunting away there, but Orton, that allowed him to get back in the ring, mount some more offense on the Big Show here. And, oh, look at that shot there to the gut of Randy Orton, and a Big Show just choking the life out of Randy Orton right there. Randy Orton's in a lot of trouble, but he manages to fire back with a nice clothesline. But Big Show right back to his feet, but Orton takes him once again back to the mat with a backbreaker. And now here's Randy Orton once again going to go for that running fist drop as he uses the ropes to build up some extra momentum. But Big Show blocks it, and this is not looking good for Orton as Big Show's measuring him, has him by the throat, choke slam into the mat right there. And that's going to do it. Big Show hooks the leg on Orton. 1, 2, 3. The Big Show, the Giant, has defeated Randy Orton here tonight. So that now gives Big Show a victory over both members of Evolution. So Big Show off to a 2-0 start here in GM mode. Building up a nice reputation for himself. I mean, he's defeated Randy Orton and Batista. So that's going to be a good... Big Show's building up a nice little resume for him here on SmackDown. Perhaps he could be a future challenger for the World Heavyweight Championship. But we're going to take a look at 4 of SmackDown's top superstars at the moment, or at least the 4 superstars who are in SmackDown's main focus, as we've got Kurt Angle teaming with Christy Hemme. Oh, well, look at that. The referee had been taken out, and now Triple H with a ring bell shot to the face of Kurt Angle. The referee didn't even see it. And now that's going to give Triple H and Edge a huge advantage over Christy Hemme and Kurt Angle here tonight. Now look at Triple H just stomping away at Kurt Angle. And I mean, now look at Triple H, just the aggressiveness, taking the fight to Kurt Angle after striking Angle in the face with that ring bell. And that's definitely going to put the team of the Olympic gold medalists and the Rabid Wolverine at a huge disadvantage here tonight, as Angle's basically out of this fight already. Triple H going off the ropes, delivers a knee drop to the face of Kurt Angle. And look at this, at the moment, looks like this tag team matchup is going to be all on the shoulders of Christy Hemme here, as he's really going to have to do a lot of work. He's going to have to pick up the slack for Kurt Angle now that Angle's... I mean, we can see Angle's starting to build up a bit of fight. He's got some fight left in him, but that ring bell shot is definitely going to take a lot out of him, especially heading into the later stages of this matchup. Angle could perhaps have a concussion, so Christy Hemme's going to have to take the weight on his shoulders here tonight. He's going to have to try to, I don't know, go for something, try to go for that finisher really early in the matchup. But oh, this is not looking good. Triple H pedigree, and Christy Hemme planted face first into the mat here. Triple H just wasting absolutely no time here. It was obvious that Christy Hemme was going to be the better, not better, but the fresher participant in this matchup. So Triple H, well, he's, whoa, look at that. Look at that dive through the ropes. It missed, but still, that's a, I didn't even realize he could do that in this game. So congratulations to Hemme. I can now pick up on that and try to do some sort of suicide dive in a future episode. But as I was saying, Triple H, well, now he's going back after Angle, his rival, as Angle did get the DQ victory over Triple H last week on SmackDown. Triple H, of course, he was looking, it was a nice back and forth matchup between the two, but Triple H in the end, he had a statement to make, so he delivered the steel chair shot to the face of Kurt Angle, and that's why they call Triple H the cerebral assassin. He is dangerous, he is deadly, so you better be on your best game. You gotta be on your A game when you're going up against a champion, a man like Triple H. And that's why he is the World Heavyweight Champion here on SmackDown. And look at this. Kurt Angle is trying to fight off Triple H, but as I was saying earlier, Triple H, he knew that... Oh, wait, look at this. Look at this. The crippler crossface locked in here by Christy Hemme. But Edge, he might be a bit too close to the ropes, might be able to get out of it. And look at Triple H. Triple H delivers a pedigree to Kurt Angle. Beautiful timing there by Triple H to capitalize while his opponent was distracted. 2 count, 3, that is it. Triple H gets the victory for the champions here tonight. And that was a fairly quick matchup, but you gotta attribute the loss, well, you gotta attribute Triple H's victory to the ring bell to the face of Kurt Angle in the beginning of the matchup. As I was trying to say earlier, Triple H, he tried to balance it out with the pedigree to Hemme earlier on, but In the end, it was obvious Kurt Angle was the weaker link due to the illegal use of the weapon here in that matchup. So Triple H ultimately, all it took was one pedigree to put Angle away after that ring bell shot. Angle could have a concussion for all we know. As we can see, we're taking a look at some of the news for this past week. So JBL doing well on Raw. We did renegotiate Ric Flair's contract, so that's going to get us a nice talking point there. Big Show picking up the victory. So also another bit of a news point for us. I'm not going to be going through all of these little news stories every single time, but oh, that is not looking good. So I guess we dropped some more fans. Raw up to 527,000, so we are definitely behind the 8 ball to start this series off. But then again, that's how it always works, isn't it? I mean, no matter what the GM mode is for whether it's 06, 07, 08, you always seem to start off with, you're on, I don't know, Raw usually gets the upper hand. Well, not Raw, but, the opposing brand normally gets the upper hand. And look at this. Another hardcore match. They've got two of their biggest feuds in the main event. So, obviously, they had the same idea that we did, although they went to a bit more extreme measures. But, when all their top talent gets injured from all these hardcore matches, then they can come talk to me, as I'll clearly be kicking their ass with the better ratings, as it were. But as we can see, we did get a 2.5-star show. It's better than last week. We got a 3.5-star main event, which is pretty good. Although I think we can get better as the series goes on. But then again, with the superstars we have, they're very low popularity towards the latter half of the roster. But as you can see, this is the rivalry sort of menu here. As we can see some of the rivalries we've got going on, like Big Show versus Batista. And you can read the little description there about the rivalry. But as you can see, we got a nice little layout. We have some of our rivalries got a thumb up, which is looking pretty good. It's probably about the same or similar length as some of the older games where you can get maybe like 8, 9, 10 weeks out of a rivalry if you're lucky. Although in 08 I managed to get some like 13-week rivalries, which is pretty good. But I don't think in some of these older games, I don't think you can have that sort of longevity in a feud. But as we can see, also kind of just surveying the popularity so you the viewer can have sort of an opportunity to see how the talent is progressing with the fans, whether they're going down, going up. Obviously, our jobber superstars, when they lose like they're supposed to, I'm looking at you, Tajiri and Daivari, but what I was saying, when they lose, obviously their popularity is going to go down, but then when that happens, we can just swap them out for somebody new and use them to build up our talent. But anyway, that's it for this episode. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave any suggestions, feedback, as always, down in the comments. Keep on YouTubing.